My new wrap shop R-Spec isn't going well. And as most of you guys know, I recently opened this place with the hopes and dreams to make a new wrap shop in San Diego. Now there's a lot going on, but if you haven't seen the video, this is my new shop location for R-Spec. I haven't posted a video here in the last 2 months and a lot has changed. Let me show you. We worked a lot on redesigning the whole entire interior of the shop because there's still a lot to fill out, but we've added a lot of new stuff. Probably the coolest thing we've added is this life-size printout of me and my Supra, but of all the R-Spec logoing and all of the printed wall wrapping for the whole entire shop. This is also Sabrina's first time seeing it. What do you think?
I'm a customer. I think it looks amazing.
When we first got this building, it was a mess in here, and we had to clean everything out, polish the floors. We painted the whole entire inside black to get everything ready for all the vinyl that we laid down. We have a red and black striped theme going across the whole entire perimeter, and then it gets to this whole entire picture, which is so cool. And shout out to Anthony because Anthony did shoot this himself. We did this all with our partner 3M, which we are a certified pro shop dealer, which essentially allows us to be a dealer and get a lot of helps and perks 3M like this. Sabrina, what are you doing?
I'm just making sure I made the right decision with wrapping my car matte brown.
Now when you come inside the shop, you can load up your car, you can load up all the aftermarket parts on your car, you could do wheels, you could do body kits, and you can choose through every color physically possible to get an idea of what your car is gonna look like when it's done.
Whoa, kind of a fire wrap, low-key?
Carbon fiber, probably not the move.
Oh, that's carbon fiber?
One little Easter egg, when you go to body kits, Street Hunter is listed as a body kit company on the thing. That's just cool to see.
I know him.
Now there's still a lot for us to build out on the inside of this office. So one of the biggest struggles I've had of R-Spec is literally just getting everything ready. One of the things that ended up being more difficult than I thought it would be is how to properly build out a lobby. You know, I've never had an in-person store before. Everything I've ever done on the internet has always been e-commerce, which we'll talk about more later. But building a place that is presentable, that when you walk inside you feel like you're transformed, has definitely been a learning curve for me. And everything on the inside here has been designed by me with the help of 3M with some of the graphics, but from the paint to the light to the layout of everything has all been done by your boy. My idea was that when you come inside, it's inviting, it's overwhelming, you see some cool race cars, but when you come through, you have an accurate wall that can show multiple different types of colors, you have displays where you can actually see self-healing film, and as well as 3M, you have a bunch of different other vinyl companies, so in case they don't have a color you exactly like, there's no shortage of color that you could choose from. Sabrina, how do you pronounce that?
Flick, flick, flick the bean.
Now we're gonna wrap, oh my. That's actually kind of a fire color. That's cool, confetti Supra, confetti Supra.
You can call me back at 951-8. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great day.
Of course, Logan, we can help you.
Well, it looks like I need to hire Sabrina because we have 31 voicemails as of a couple days ago. And literally, Sabrina just went through all of them, writing down everyone's information to call them back. Looks like we need to fire whoever's in here and get Sabrina in that desk.
Section development and color PPF.
But to be truthful, one of the things that has been the most difficult thing about starting R-Spec is the fact that all of my other businesses and everything else that I've started is all e-commerce online where people can buy a product anywhere, anytime, no matter what. But here with R-Spec, we are a community-based local business. Man, I'm in here trying to film my own YouTube video and Throttle's in here just using all of the R-Spec space because they just have a car that they just finished. I'm gonna leak it. I'm showing it.
Hold on.
I'm gonna show.
Back up about an hour we have been here. Not in here filming, we just started filming. All of a sudden this guy wants to film.
Matt, I've been working.
What were you working on?
Working downstairs, answering voicemails, calling people back.
Tell him the voicemail you answered.
There was a voicemail left by a lady and she asked for a bleep special and I think it was meant for this guy right here.
Why are you leaving it out?
You! Yeah, you're spending too many nights on the town leaving the wrong number.
How about after I buy you a drink, we talk about PPF?
That's a good way to get some customers. Summer is officially here and you're probably finding yourself spending a little bit more than you normally do. And that's because gas prices are up, we're spending more on food because we feel like it's vacation, we're trying to enjoy our day-to-day life in summer. But don't let all these high prices ruin the summer fun. Using the Upside app, there's an easy way for you to get lots of cash back every time you fill up at a gas pump, go out for dining, or even get groceries. On the Upside app, there's over 100,000 gas stations, grocery stores, and dining, ensuring that cash back is always right around the corner when using the app. And before we go any farther, I'll stop right here. Yes, it's real cash back straight to your bank account. It's not some weird loyalty rewards program or point system. Straight up cash, straight to your bank account. All you have to do is claim the offer on whatever it is that you're using through the Upside app, and then pay as you normally do with a credit card or debit card, and then follow the remaining steps within the app. And just like that, you'll get paid. You can earn 3 times more cash back, and that includes other loyalty programs or point systems, all through the Upside app. It's truly the best. There's $1 million cash back being rewarded each week, and top users can literally earn up to $300 a month just by using Upside. Find out how much you could earn. Click the link down below in my description and download the Upside app and use my code HUNT to get an additional 25 cents back per gallon on your first fill up. Or you can simply just scan the QR code right here to get this offer. Thank you so much for Upside for sponsoring today's video and saving all of our backs with insane cashback deals that you can't get anywhere else. Now let's get back to today's video. It's been difficult, but we're trying to get better at being more known locally. One of the things I was talking about, and I guess you have some experience with this, is for me personally, all my other stuff that I've started has been online e-commerce where we can sell things anywhere, anytime. But here with R-Spec, one of the biggest challenges has been trying to get local business, which is something that we'll be getting over time, and we've been learning how to get better with certain targeted ads or better branding, but we're working on it and we are getting better. But you've been dealing with SOS, so it almost takes a while to build that like clientele list up.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I've been in business since 2008, since I was, you know, a young pup. It just takes time. You know, it's been a little bit slow. Initially, announcement was great, and everyone's like, yeah, I'm in Minnesota though. You know, like what
exactly.
What do you do?
I think when we first dropped that video, we had 1,000 or so people reach out, right? But everyone that reached out, it's like, oh, I'm across the country, and that's been one of the biggest things we've been learning about. When we knew it was going to happen, is adjusting to market within the San Diego community or Southern California community. And it's been a really fun learning experience and something that I knew would be difficult, but I think I've been enjoying how much more difficult it would be than I thought, and learning how to overcome and learning how to adapt with that. That's been actually really exciting. And in the meantime, while it's been a little bit slow, I've been focusing on just my own cars. So behind us, we have my 991.2 GT3 that we did a PPF on, as well as front end chip repair. I painted this car, and before I put PPF on it, I started driving it, and I was getting little paint chips and rock chips, and we recently touched it all up here at R-Spec and laid down front PPF. Was it just a front PPF?
Yeah, just full front end PPF.
Full front end.
Fenders, headlights, hood, and front bumper.
This is what I think is gonna be R-Spec's #1 service that we do, is front PPF. PPF is something that took me a long time to warm up to the idea of investing in something that you can't see. But once you get that first rock chip, you'll really regret not adding it later. So now this thing is fully protected. I don't have to worry about it anymore, because whenever I go driving in the canyons with any of these weenies, everyone's got super sticky tires and they're throwing shit everywhere.
Well, that's why you get some PPF, teach.
In the first couple months of business, we've just been focusing on our personal collection, and we've been getting a lot of new people in the door and getting some stuff done, whether it's paint corrections, ceramic coating, or even putting on PPFing. And we've done a couple of color changes with vinyl, which is what this car is right here, but I can't show you this. This was actually Throttle. They did a car for a certain somebody, which you'll see soon. And we've also been doing a lot of Porsches, which is really cool.
3, 2, 1.
Being said, what I really wanted to drive home in this video is that if there's something you want to do or a dream that you want to chase, do it and understand it's going to be hard. And in most cases, it's probably going to be harder than you think it's going to be. But all those bumps in the road, all the confusion and all the stress will all be worth it once you figured it out. I didn't think starting R-Spec and getting local clientele was going to be easy, but I didn't know it was going to be this hard. But that's kind of the beauty of it, is figuring it out step by step, because when you finally get the success and you get the momentum that you've been working towards, it's going to feel that much better. And you're going to learn so much along the way. And trust me, from the 2 months that we have been open, there are so many things I've went back and redone, or things that are broken that I didn't think would break, and the list goes on and on. But at the end of the day, it's worth it, and it's fun having a passion project, because you're naturally gonna work on it that much harder. Now today is Friday, and Friday is me and Sabrina's date night, so let's go get ready for some dinner. And I forgot to tell you guys this, but this Friday, August 8th, we are gonna be dropping the Heritage Collection. If you don't know what that is, it's these t-shirts right here. We actually dropped these like a year ago, and they were such a massive success with you guys, and with much demand, we are bringing it back. So they're dropping on Friday, but we're also gonna be dropping it in different colorways. Here's one of them right here, and of course, our British Tracing Green. Anthony and I were doing a photo shoot today in the garage. We have a yellow one, a brown one, a red one, and a BRG one, which are are all different colors of the collection, as well as these super dope candles. Now this is a actual candle and it is modeled off of our A90 Street Hunter Supra. You can see the fine detail. It has every piece of the kit. I used all of our CAD design that we had for the Supra when designing the wide body and was like, I wonder if we can make a mini mold out of it and make a candle, and boys, we absolutely freaking did it. These are super cool. Not a lot of these are gonna be available just because I didn't know if you guys would be into it or not. So if they do well and they're a big success, you are so adorable. We'll drop more in different colorways and different scents and different cars. And we're also gonna be dropping the Hunt & Co. box crates, which I've showed you guys before, which are so dope. All that's coming this Friday. What do we think about that, Mr. Hilo? Do we think that's a really good idea? Hilo, sit. Show the people how handsome you are. Yes, you're a very handsome boy. All right, we're changed, we're ready to go, but it's time to ask Sabrina the most important question of the day. What car would you like to take to dinner? BMW it is. The exhaust setup we have on the M4 is definitely not my favorite because of the, you know, obviously the whole GT3 aspect we did to this. The exhaust couldn't be the normal length that a stock M4 is because we have to cut the exhaust like rather short, like it's like pretty much ends right beneath us. So the exhaust is pretty short. It doesn't have all the resonators that it normally can have. And because of that, the car has a pretty like disgustingly sounding like 3,000 RPM, like, you know what I mean? You don't like it, do you? It doesn't sound that good.
It doesn't.
It sounds good above 3,000, but that like 3,000 resonance is like pretty
It's kind of like deep.
It's kind of like raspy and
Ooh. Yeah, what is that?
But when we get above it, like up here, then it sounds good. Anyways, what I think I'm gonna do is I want to order a bunch of titanium pipe, and whether it's like 3-inch, 3.5, or 4-inch, I don't know, and make a custom in-house titanium setup and try to sneak in a few more like mufflers in there or resonators to try to change it. I think I'm gonna do it. So if you guys want to see that, let me know down below. If it's something that you guys wouldn't care about, I probably won't film it, we'll just do it in the background, but I think it'd be really cool to make a video that was like just trying to change it. And we could like really showcase the differences in
Wait,
sound.
like would Magnaflow do that?
We could either make it in Magnaflow,
Right,
but a lot of times they don't have titanium in-house like that because a lot of their systems don't use that. We could do it, or I could have Magnaflow come over to us and help us do it, which would be really cool. But I want to do like a way too expensive.
Like it's just custom?
Yeah, I think it'd be sick. Titanium gives a really good sound. It oftentimes can make things a little more raspy, but I think like a really
So it
cool,
makes
like,
it worse?
high cut. I know that's the problem. Is
Well,
I could do it and it
revert
could
it?
make it worse or even be louder. So we did sneak some like resonators in the setup. I don't know, but I thought about it today and I was like, that actually kind of could be cool. That's like the one fault I have with this car. No, it's not the right height. It's
I was just gonna say not the fitment.
it's how it's designed to be. It's how the Ferrari won't be like this. We're doing a lot of efforts, which I'll give you
Thank
guys
God.
an update on the Ferrari in probably like 2 weeks or so. But we've been doing a lot of work at SOS. It's coming back soon. We haven't posted a video for good reason. We're gonna come back with a banger one and try to finish out. Because we only got 3 more months before we have to reveal that on the wires. Time is ticking. I'm getting stressed. Bring them over here. Sabrina and I found a stray cat outside of dinner, and he's the sweetest cat we've ever seen. Sabrina walked up to him and he immediately started doing that. And just started asking for love. Although sure, hands. She's gonna have to wash these 10 times.
He's beautiful. And I'm not even a cat. I hate cats. Wait, no.
Let's take him
sorry.
home.
I'm sorry. He heard me.
He heard you.
He heard me.
Let's adopt it. Let's adopt this cat.
Ooh, that's why I don't like cats. Look at him lick himself like that.
Dogs do the same thing. What? Oh, there are people coming up on us. Oh, now he's going. Goodbye.
Well, bye, little guy.
She's wiping her dirty hands all over. Sabrina, stop. Sabrina. Sabrina, you better keep that hand in that purse till we get home. Just stop it. Stop it.
What are you gonna do?
Get in the car.